Groove 98.1 FM Owerri. Face Off is a socio-political current affairs program that comes your way weekdays at 9 a.m. on this dial. On it, we'll talk about issues that concerns you and I as citizens and dwellers of our dear country, Nigeria, talking for development. And when we talk, we do not mind whose ox is God. My name is OKEY, ONWUGBONU, the double O, and your guide this morning on the program Face Off. And on Face Off this morning, we'll be facing off with the reasons given by President Tinubu for the removal of fuel subsidy. Why was fuel subsidy removed? That is what we'll be talking about, and this is according to what the president said. I'll have as guest and activist, the public affairs analyst Chuba Okpuzor. He'll join me via telephone in a bit. But in the meantime, let's give you an outline to our discussion. President Bola Tinubu explained yesterday that the decision taken to remove subsidy on petrol was a challenging one, but necessary to ensure a transparent and accountable energy sector. The president, who spoke at the opening of the 2024 Nigeria International Energy Summit (NIES) in Abuja, acknowledged that the decision has led to hardship, especially amongst low-income earners, assuring that eventually the economy will improve and the benefits will manifest. Represented by the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, President Tinubu said energy security was a priority for his administration. He said the petroleum subsidy has over the years strained our economic resources, leading to inefficiencies and, most importantly, hindering our ability to invest in critical areas of energy security. And by removing the subsidy, we are creating a more transparent and accountable energy sector. The funds that were previously allocated to subsidizing petroleum products are now redirected towards developing and upgrading our energy and other social infrastructure. Furthermore, the removal of the subsidy has encouraged further private sector participation in the energy industry, with the potential to attract more local and international investors and foster innovation and competition that will drive down costs and improve the overall efficiency of our energy sector. Acknowledging the hardship caused by the decision, the president said, "I am acutely aware of the immediate impact this decision may have had on our citizens, especially those with lower incomes. Therefore, in parallel with the subsidy removal, my administration is committed to implementing social intervention programs to mitigate the short-term effects of vulnerable population. These programs will ensure that the burden of subsidy removal equitably vulnerable among us are protected." The decision to remove the petroleum subsidy is not an easy one, but it is a necessary one for the long-term energy security and economic prosperity of our beloved nation. I call upon all stakeholders, including industry experts, policy makers, and the general public to engage in constructive dialogue and collaboration as we navigate these challenging but transformative times. Together, we can build a resilient and sustainable energy future for Nigeria. The statement concluded. Quite interesting. If you look at the reasons given for the subsidy removal, it seems like, oh yes, it's a noble one. I'm not doing the discussion alone, so let me reach out to my guest so he can answer a few questions, and later on we'll throw open the phone line so you can join the conversation. Let's Face Off on Groove 98.1 FM with the double O. OKEY ONWUGBONU. Answer a few questions, and later on we'll throw open the phone line so you can join the conversation. Let's Face Off on Groove 98.1. Alright, I'm being joined by Comrade Chuba Okpuzor, an activist and a public affairs analyst this morning via telephone. Good morning to you, Chuba. How are you doing this morning? Hello, Chuba, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very clearly. I sound good and I'm good.
All right, Chuba, without further ado, let's go straight into it. You know, all this while, we have been looking for, is it verifiable or a good reason? Not as though we do not know, but something that will come from the presidency to tell us the real reason why the subsidy was removed, the way it was removed, when it was removed. And we're hearing from the president that the decision to do that is hinged on bolstering the energy sector of our country. What do you make of this and the reason given by Mr. President talking about energy security, to invest in critical areas of energy security? What do you make of this on this statement by Mr. President?
Well, you know, it's thanks for having me, but very clearly and very straightforward, like I always state that we do. These government and civil administrations have always been very good at using languages and just been very good at speech making, because whether you like it or yes, first and foremost, I'm not part of those people who believe in the school of thought history subsidy, and always very first good at using before the administration of the representative, but I'm very good at speech making. So whether you like it or yes, former boss, case may be believe in the school of thought subsidy, and also very supported before the administration of the representative, but I'm subsidy was and there is somebody who has been a massive state former chairman of the UTM, former minister of industry, I subsequently taking the time to check out what the issue is supposed to be. And I'm one of those Nigerians who believe I took out my hair. I spoke with professionals and at some point in time, I gave me because of the media. And the subsidy is not to activate and take out information. And I'm taking it back to 2012. Like power and the government is deciding and subsidy. At the time, Nigeria had no money to manage itself. The economy was the economy was defined to the standard of the time. At that time, the fastest economy in Africa. By the time Nigeria, we had so much to fall back on. But then the president, the former president, the Muhammadu Buhari, the president of the administration, they equally crashed out because they are the paying focus all by the because the government that is actually there all the government that is actually told us that they are fighting the best against and they have looked at this process if it is the focus all the east and because the government is the one the world but they feel that if I am going to the path of where we are going to control the country for the people that they decided to remove the subsidy all the specific subsidy the president of I was possibly I know just the well managed that we managed by Nigerians at the time. Just out of whatever reason, and because we did so to the Nigerian people, they fell for it, and this of person came out, and those people that were to the state now, everything was out of there, on the daily, so I went, because that accusation was with yesterday, that was up to the east, and it was also well in Nigeria, and upon that strength, we remember that the coordinating minister more than and on the day that the subsidy was finally accomplished, because of that, the mothers came back to the house to buy. So what I would like to do is, I just feel that because I live in the region of government, speech making, I just think that we should see the question actually. Now when you talk about the trying to what is actually subsidy and let's have this actually to so that is the information and the problem which you're having. I just thought it is important for the very people to look that if they want to talk very personal and that for the people we had a representative for the 80s and we're able to pay over 84 or 80% of the federal contract the one that was in that. Now let us say the really and the first and the money is made properly funded at the speeches and made in every chance to state that the money is going channel to ask yourself what level of development have we gotten for the past 9 months as the case may be since the statement of there's no subsidized petroleum product anymore. So what they like to yes, I think the situation will find out now. It's not a situation of fit. We have a lot. The position of the conference, the filling up his including an active to the body water by ensuring that people need to work. So now we are very, very secure of the fact that this is one of these because people that we on our own local analytical capacity as equally from the country as people that are making economic team to give a directive or a council on how the country will go back to this quagmire. So I mean, for me, it's just a statement, and the statement for me is
So in other words, are you saying that we should look at how much has been removed of the minimum subsidy since it was removed and juxtapose what it has actually put into? Are you saying nothing exists that we can look at and say, okay, this is what the subsidy money has fetched us since we removed it?
So I mean, for me, it's just a statement, and the statement for me is
So in other words,
the person that took the credit of the ISO, if the federal government had really want to think that now would have been doing that possibly rolled out and moved on among the police to say that I would directly this project. I don't want to go into that. Now let us ask the federal government to marshal out what it has used the money it has accrued from the subsidy removal to fix. We are still borrowing money to fix on salary, we still trying to fix on the subsidy minimum wage implementation and all. So what I would like to hear from you is little nothing is a trade on the previous can show us what has been put in place. I am dragging all of this together because we were coming from somewhere and we're heading somewhere. I made bold to say that I saw to partner to speak on the gas ban in Abia, and I just said we had the minimum wage implementation and all.
Are you there, Chuba? Hello, Chuba. For some reason we've lost connection with our guest. We'll try getting back so we can continue with this discussion. We're still face off on Group 98.1 FM OKEY, and on face off this morning we're looking at the reason given by Mr. President for the removal of subsidy. He was represented in a gathering of the Nigerian International Energy Summit and IES in Abuja yesterday. He was represented by the Minister for Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris. And he did say that subsidy was removed so that we can secure energy security. Okay, so we have Chuba back online. Chuba, good to have you back. You're talking something as regards the issue in Abia State. That's how we let off.
Trying to calculate. Obviously, the likes of the background is a renowned person in the energy sector, comes out to give us a guide. I think these are the people who will be talking about.
Okay, so we have Chuba back online. Chuba, good to have you back. We'll get him back. We do apologize for that one. We're having a very interesting discourse, and somehow it's been truncated by some issues, but we'll get through it. We'll get Chuba back so we can continue this discussion.
I think these are people who will be talking about.
Alright, Chuba is back. Chuba, was sorry about that, an error on my part. Go ahead, please.
We need an economic team that people can connect with. Not an economic team that have an interest in the quagmire the country is facing today by all standards. Whether we like it or yes, the federal government must come out to explain to us what it has used these funds that are accrued from the number of subsidies since claim to have removed it up until now to do. There is little or nothing we can see on ground. The total gas plant project has been there since 2019. So you can, I think, even at this point in time, so many persons have been old in the energy sector. So I don't know. I don't know to make a focus statement to cast a fashion. They are not. But I think the government owes us the responsibility of telling us this is where we have showing us where they have channeled these funds into, because the action is real. The action is getting out of hand on a daily, and the Nigerian people are getting really, really tired. So you cannot just come out and start making decisions on the energy sector. Who cares about the energy sector? Now we're talking about the energy sector. What is the state of power in our country or in our homes today? Even after a rigorous struggle of years and there, people come back to their houses to the cutting heat in an economy that is so hot and so stifling. So what I would like is, I think the time government comes out and say, yes, that's why we have been accrued over this period of time. AEC as the administrative sector, and this is what we are expecting, and this is what we are expecting returns, because they should all remember that we have had a system that has always lied to us. We know what has done to the revamping of the refinery. This is a mainstay of this country. We know what has done to the revamping, but how far was it resolved? Previous administration has come to say this, say that, what has been the result? So Nigerians are tired of their stories. We want to see results. What we see in the sector is not a story, it's a reality and that's on the ground. And it's a reflection of when people make a choice. So I don't think I am of the opinion that the government, I'm not going to send a question on the government per se, but I would say very clearly that the government has to do more by coming to play the air. Let the people see where and how far they have gone. What they have done and how far they have done what. Because so far so good, we cannot continue to run around settings like this. The energy sector, where and how are you putting this in place? If the energy sector is fully functional, there's something viable being done there with a humongous amount of money. Chemical engineers, professionals will have been by now been engaged. Will have been flying around at least from different quarters, from different zones. Okay, somebody is planning to do something big going on here. But none of this is happening. So I don't really know what they say they are doing. I just think the government completely lost of breadth of ideas and it's got to do something. And I'm not saying there is opportunity the president are here. Look at what the economic thing, because so many people in the country and people that in Nigeria have their own ambitions about.